Hey Taurus, welcome back. Welcome if you are new. I pulled a rune for you guys. You got Fehu. Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's Fehu. And Fehu means wealth. It's abundance. It's your needs, your goals. So beautiful rune to start out with. And the first card you got is the Sun. Spirit. Taurus. Taurus. One represents new beginnings, and we're going to get right into that in just a moment. Let me just get you one more card here for my Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising. I do consider all these weekly readings to be timeless, so whenever you're guided here, just trust that it's the right time. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we got number 41, which breaks down to a 5. 5 represents change, transformation. This is the North Node, and your life's purpose could be highlighted at this time. Let's put that right on his third eye there. All right, let's get into it. So, like I said, the Sun is the epitome of positivity, of joy, of happiness. It's a spark of creation. Number 1 represents new beginnings. There's a vitality, a life force, an energy here, a quickening that's translated through you into action. And because there's only one of you in all time, this expression's unique. And the Sun is at the center of our lives, just like it is traditionally in the astrological chart. And that's why the placement of the Sun is the most significant. The Sun is our spirit, our personality. It represents, along with Uranus, the animating flash of life. The Sun signifies who we essentially are. It's also the need to express who we are. In ancient belief, the Sun is Amun-Ra, the God among gods, whose name leads to Amen, the word at the end of a prayer. And the Sun rules over the condition of our bodies. It's the return to light, the ability to transform and rise again. The Sun represents our health, vitality, dynamicism. It's our strength in what we put our focus on. And it's no surprise that it was the early Sun, the Sun people venerated and then developed into the idea that this was a life-giving creator. The Sun is also the universal spark called spirit that enlivens our body. It's our strength. The Sun is the desire to bring on the outside what exists on the inside. It's life made manifest. The Sun says, more than any other planet, I wish to live. I want to thrive. And when the Sun card presents itself in a spread, it adds an encouraging spin to any reading. Okay, the Sun says it's all good. It's all positivity. Okay, and all that positivity trumps anything negative. Okay, it says the eyes are on you. You have the strength and the power to get things done. All things that are truly meaningful are starting to happen now. Okay, you're in a place to lead and to inspire. And it's through the Sun's inspiration and creativity that will enable you to make things materialize. Okay, this might be at the front of a group or on a stage, or just in a way that you lead with confidence, right? The Sun card gives a big yes to your reading. There could be some leadership. You could be taking a leader stance or reigning over some kind of situation. This is increasing confidence as well. All right, moving on. I don't want to spend too much time. We got number 28, which breaks down to a 10. 10 is a completion, wrapping something up, but it's also a new beginning. Okay. The fourth house is your roots. And your question might be somehow rooted in the past, or what you're dealing with right now could be kind of rooted in the past. The fourth house is ruled by the moon and governs the feelings that are all the ways that we are touchy and emotional, dreams and our soul yearnings, right? It signifies the home and the family in the earliest phases of childhood, even to the time shortly before birth when we're still in the womb. It's the babe within the womb, right? It's the cover that protects us from the world. And this house it represents nurturing and giving nourishment and safety. It symbolizes mothers and motherhood, and also the father who's able to mother and nurture his offspring. The fourth house shows us the beginning of the family and holds the memories of our ancestors. Okay, it represents putting down roots and the foundation to everything in our lives, our heritage, tribal affiliations. The fourth house, the self is centered and grounded, but also likes to hide away. It also represents hidden treasures and a place to retreat. Okay. The dream world could be kind of vivid right now. The dream space. Or your imagination even. Some of you guys could be thinking about moving, buying a new house, or physically moving. And we're going to pull some more cards on these in just a moment. Let's get to number 45, the part of fortune, increase. Yeah, it just feels like there's a big change, a transformation that's about to take place for you, Taurus. In early mythology, Fortuna was the daughter of Jupiter, the god of good luck. Right? She's the Roman goddess of destiny and bounty, and her name in Latin is Fear and means she who brings forth. So the part of fortune is just one of the lots among several used in astrology. However, it's considered one of the most important ones. Lots are also known as Arabic parts. And after the fall of the Roman Empire, Western astrology picked up the Arabian and Persian practice of reading lots in a horoscope. So lots are based upon mathematical calculations, right? The distance between 2 points with the degree of the rising sign, the ascendant is added. The part of fortune is the same distance from the longitude of the ascendant as the moon lies from the sun. So if the sun and the moon are conjunct, that is almost perfectly aligned, then the part of fortune will fall on the ascendant. If, on the other hand, the sun and the moon are in opposition to each other, then the part of fortune will fall on the descendant. Anyway, many look upon the part of fortune as moon energy, and the fourth house also implies moon energy, which means the talents and the gifts that it endows upon an individual are both nascent and unconscious. It's as if its powers are waiting beneath the surface of water, and when that water is stirred by action or thought, then those gifts and talents emerge. This means that things are going to start to move more easily, things will start to flow more easily, and you're going to have success here. Okay, but success and how much, how it'll come about and how long it'll take will depend. The part of fortune mostly means gifts. Okay, so you may want to take on another area of study or master another art form. You're more creative at this time, in touch with your imagination as well as your emotions. And I feel like if there are any disagreements at this time, which they're kind of improbable here with this energy, but if it does happen, then you'll likely take the higher road. There could be some talents, some gifts coming out with this one, okay? This is like the 10 of Pentacles, basically. All right, let's get a few. This is from the Divine Animals Oracle. We're already at 11 minutes. Okay, am I taking these? I guess I am. I guess so. All right. On the bottom is the elephant, leadership. Exactly what we were picking up on a few minutes ago. There's definitely an opportunity for you to take a leadership role here. Okay, and this is life purpose energy. Just saying. Pull it down so you can see it a little better. So, number 29 breaks down to 11. The red crowned crane speaks to loyalty. So, yeah, it just definitely feels like the time has come to re-examine your loyalties. Are you able to be trusted? Are you able to keep the word if you give it? Keep your word? Make sure you're taking relationships slowly at this time, because you want to make sure that you're building strong connections. You know, what promises have you made that you must keep? And then we have the strategy here with the red fox. What number is this? You can see number 3. 3 represents the mind, body, and soul, the Trinity. And the red fox is strategy. This is about working through a strategy to get what you want. This is a time of transformation. So don't hide what you really are. Okay, be a part of nature, not apart from nature. Be patient. There's an opportunity coming here. There's an opportunity coming here. Something that's really going to allow you to prosper and to dig deep here. We've got number 24. 24 breaks down to a 6. 6 always reminds me of a pregnant woman, you know, birthing something new. And the horse represents freedom. Freedom. And to be truly free, we must learn true independence. make sure that you're trusting yourself here, Taurus, because listening to people who may have other agendas is not the way to make clear decisions. There's also something here about individualization from your parents for some of you, or just the concept of moving on from parents. It's often difficult on both sides, okay, both for the child or adult, we should say, because when they're being individualized, that means they're moving out, right? At least in this context, how I'm seeing it, somebody could be moving out, getting their own place, and it's difficult for both. It can be difficult for the child or the new adult, the young adult, trying to find their bearings and live apart from parents. And it's really hard, and I know this firsthand, for the parents, because your baby's leaving, and there's grieving, at least for me, that had to take place. But your true power resides in your ability to know that you always have a choice and it's yours to make. Okay, you can choose to go back and see your mom for someone, or your parents, or your home. You can choose not to. It's your choice to make. Let's get some tarot out here. I'm excited to see where this is going, because this is, you guys, there's kind of a lot going on here. All right, tell me. Let's see. Where should we look at first? Tell me about this fourth house. Tell me about these roots. Tell me about this home. What is going on here for my Taurus? Knight of Swords in reverse. Tell me about these roots. The Page of Swords. I'm sorry, the Page of Wands in reverse. This feels like a false start. Like maybe somebody was gonna move somewhere and then decided not to, or maybe somebody did move with someone else and then was realizing, like, maybe I should have saw the signs earlier. I should have noticed. And now there's a new strategy that needs to take place, because you're figuring out that you can't build here. Oh, you're figuring out that, yeah, this is not for you, whatever this move was for someone. Let me know in the comments if this is you. This just feels like it just got really specific. So usually when that happens, there's a very intense message for you, a very important message. Keep in mind, if a reading, if part of a reading doesn't fit for you, it's okay. You can just continue to read or to watch and then pick back up, because sometimes Spirit will add in messages for those who really need them, okay? And I do feel like this is very, for someone, maybe you moved with someone and now there's been conflict and you're trying to get away from it, but your confidence has been kind of taken. This could have been, there could have been a relationship here for sure. We get the Lovers on the bottom with the Five of Pentacles. It's like being left out in the cold. There could be some abandonment shit coming up as well. Tell me about this strategy. Tell me about this red fox for my Taurus. We got the King of Wands here. So there could be, look, there could be somebody coming to save you or turn your world around, right? The King and the Queen The Queen is upside down here. So the Queen is feeling less than confident. She's feeling like there's something that's out of her power. But here comes the King of Wands. This could be a fire sign, masculine, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. It could just be somebody that's very spirited, fiery. This could also be a very passionate relationship with all this fire energy here. But there is some manipulation. Okay, it's a feeling like someone is getting away with something, or somebody is out to kind of, I don't want to say somebody's out to get you, but that's kind of how it feels. It kind of feels like somebody is planning this. Wow. Somebody is vindictive. What? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it just feels like someone is being an asshole. Somebody is purposely planning or trying to, get away with something. There's a spiritual lesson that's involved here. Somebody is I'm hearing now, what goes around comes around. And then this freedom. Yeah, so there is liberation here. Okay. Who you're loyal to, what you're loyal to, who's loyal. Loyalty is being questioned here. It's time to get back to you, okay? Some of you, you have help here, okay? You and okay, so there's a lot coming in right now, Taurus. My guides are bringing me to the importance of gratitude and recognizing the help that you do have. And this is yes, this is a challenge, but this is going to help you to gain a lot of emotional mastery here, healing. Okay, there's healing coming. There's healing coming. Some of you guys just lost interest, or there's like or somebody lost interest, but there's victory ahead of you. Trust this process, okay? It might be a little messy, but you have this leadership ability. You have the ability to take charge, okay? So start moving in this direction of your life purpose, okay? I think that's going to be really important, being that your North Node, all of this is happening for a reason. Understand that. It's time to get a new perspective. It's time to see things from a new light. I'm going to get a card for advice from the Sacred Rebels deck for my Taurus. We got inspiration. Number 3. 3 represents the mind, body, and soul, the Trinity, the Holy Trinity. But there could be an idea that comes in or captures your attention, or will do so very soon. It might be like some kind of grand vision, or even just a vague sense of something that could be. You're being encouraged to accept the vision, the idea, or the inspiration. It's important. I think this is going to be important to your creative and to your spiritual growth. Also, it is possible. The bee is bringing you healing medicine, wisdom from nature. The bee is a powerful spirit totem. bees are able to fly with their wings that are significantly small in proportion to their heavier bodies, and they can do this because of the sheer speed that their wings move, right? Your idea, even if it seems like a big substantial plan, might be difficult to get off the ground, up and running. It can succeed. You will attract great helpers. You have help here. I keep getting that. There is victory here for you. You're going to attract some help, and this help is going to help to support with the success of this project, this idea, this vision, because it's about helping the greater good as well as your own growth and development, right? And when the Earth Mother lets you know that you have an exceptionally powerful ally to your cause, just let this bring you confidence. Okay. Allow inspiration to fill you with enthusiasm and expectation, magic, right? Marvelous synchronicity as the people and the situations and the opportunities fall into place to help your inspiration and help pull this into reality. Okay, so this idea that either you've had or is coming, it's going to be a lot more opportunity than you realize. It's going to be a lot more potent than you realize. And this has great potential. Okay? It can become something that feeds and nourishes others on their creative and maybe even personal healing paths too. It has the quality, and it's so much more than one singular idea. It feels like a mission. And when an inspiration comes from the greater collective intelligence, the universe, even when it makes itself known as an idea coming through a human source, all that's needed to bring it into being will be provided at the right time. Okay. For the human channel of the idea, it's just a matter of being open and receptive and trusting and enthusiastic about whatever's come through. Okay, everything required for each step will be naturally attracted and support the success of the project according to divine timing. And there's a quick little healing activation I'd like to share with you. If you'd like to just take a deep breath. And I'd invite you to place your hands in prayer position at your heart, or you can lay them in your lap with the palms facing upwards in a gesture of receiving. And you can say this out loud or in your head. May my inspired idea be blessed by the creative intelligence and love of this universe. May the perfection of divine timing govern the unfolding of this idea in its most beautiful and fulfilling form. May this idea attract the most nourishing people, situations, and opportunities are coming my way so that I might live out my destiny, making a positive contribution to the world. Through sacred genius, love and grace, so be it. I commit myself, body, heart, mind, and soul, to that which will illuminate me with golden inspiration and uplift me and those around me with love and support. I am open to receive all the support and protection needed to truly honor this commitment. So be it. And I just want to get one more little, this is from the Sacred Geometry deck. I just want to get an oracle to wrap this up for my Taurus. Thank you. You got universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. You can take a screenshot of that if you'd like. Dwell upon the geometry. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, commenting. Do make sure you are subscribed. Hit that notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Make sure you drop into the comments. Let me know you're here. Love you guys.